Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will put total leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Scarlet Knights offense will get the first swing of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Wow, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football. They don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He gets a block. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. He's a big part of this team's success there.
No doubt, and the whole field's slanted towards stopping him. But he's been that good through the first part of the season. Can he continue? Against better competition and championship moments, that will decide whether he wins the Heisman.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. He fires one deep over the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to move. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They're working that left side. Hard-hitting tackle.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. Really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. He got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
With the catch, it's Anderson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll do it himself. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They were rolling with the option, and the quarterback kept it, but he couldn't hang on to the football.
I'm impressed with this defense. They are locked in and defending the option right now. Guys are playing assignment football, and they're just doing a great job with their eye discipline. They saw the QB pull that ball. They knew exactly who had it. They got to him and created the turnover.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Talking to coaches coming into this football game, he said he's got to keep his quarterback upright, got to protect him. If they give him time, he can do some damage. But so far, man, he's been hit early. He's been hit often. They've got to do a better job of protection up front.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layouting catch. The Buckeyes have it for the 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their...
There he goes! Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This guy reminds me a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Caught behind the line, it's Miller. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly. The defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this 1st half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home team.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Anderson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Off play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Gives it on the option. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 45. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Turning it on! Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up. These corners going to give them some space. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you've got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
Fires to the tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Man, this quarterback is having themselves a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Power football with the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snags it on the right. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead.
And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. He's going for it all. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, these DBs better stay ready, man. I know you're losing the game by a lot right now, but this offense is still taking shots. So you've got to continue to stay ready and make plays like they were able to do on that last one, forcing the incompletion.
That's caught. It's Bond. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. They want to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. 4th down and goal from the 3. The intercepted for the 11th time this season. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's caught. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Scarlet Knights look to do some damage in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off to stop the threat.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Marsh. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
And he'll be brought down. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. The snap sets up to throw. A strike downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with the way he's throwing some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
Going right to work up top. Got a man. It's Anderson.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Motion from the back. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got a man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Reese. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
That's caught. It's Miller. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly.
He's loose. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And another big play by this offense. If they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Blasted as he lets it go. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Man, this is... complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be... as he stopped at the 18. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nice. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
The Buckeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Chen. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll set up to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be...
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And off to Jones. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. Corrals it at the 45. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Working that left side now. Oh, he's got some space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here.